Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Dogecoin. Your daily update, very much still necessary, because if you look at Dogecoin, it's grabbing up a lot of liquidity and volume from the entire market. It's been able to hold its levels right now, the levels we're at, relatively well. The volume is down 27%, but that's normal. It's the weekends, and if you compare that, for example, to the volume of Bitcoin, which is down 44%. This is a relatively small decline in volume, right? But no, wanted to talk about Dogecoin. Wanted to talk about what's most likely. Now, first of all, as some of you might know, I actually bought Dogecoin down here at 12.2 cents. I sold that yesterday. All right, I sold that yesterday at 14.5. For close to a 20% for close to a 20% win. I put quite a lot of money in this. All right, so I just to state this ahead of the video, I still think Dogecoin can rally higher, but I do think we're at a resistance. All right, at a strong resistance, and I do expect a pullback from here. Hence why I sold. But I will be looking for new entries again. If you're interested in my entries on Dogecoin, consider joining my Signal group. That's also where I shared the signal on the buy right here. So I sold my Dogecoin. I don't have an open position on Dogecoin right now. I'm ultimately still bullish on Dogecoin, and I still think we can break above this major resistance level between 14.5 and 15 cents, which we are at right now. But the reason why I expect some sort of a pullback initially from here on the short term is basically as follows, and it's a mixture of both that volume decrease, which is normal to a certain extent because it's the weekend. But yesterday, over the course of the afternoon, we also saw a slight increase still in volume. So the volume decrease in a weekend, and just in general the development of the volume, is still a sign of a decreasing momentum. And then something else that I saw is the following, and that is that you can see that yesterday we were able to hold the same prices relatively well, but at the same point of time the RSI was starting to make lower lows and pretty strong lower lows. So there was a bit of an imbalance, and there was also an imbalance between price and momentum or open interest. And you can see open interest is now dropping down as well. So Dogecoin is at a strong resistance level while it's losing momentum, both in open interest and volume. All right, for me, that's enough of a reason to expect a pullback. I think fundamentally, if you think about the whole Trump election in combination with its affiliation and its ties to Elon Musk, I still do think that Dogecoin in the next week, at the very least, maybe a little bit longer, I still think we can be bullish. But on the short term, like I said, I just see enough. I just see enough indications of some sort of a pullback to warn you for that. All right. So what I would say is most likely is that we will see a pullback. The main level where I would like to re-enter is this level right here between 13 and 12.5 cents. Strong technical level, psychological support level, you have the 382 FIB there. So that level between 13 and 12.5 is the main level I'm looking at. So ideally we get something like this, drop down into that, support, and then a continuation. And this, at this point of time, I would say is the most likely scenario. But on the other, like I said, fundamentally, I am still bullish on Dogecoin. So I'm also looking slightly at this support level right here at 13.5 cents, so a little bit higher. If we get a very strong reaction from there, I might also just buy in Dogecoin again at these prices. But then we have to get a strong reaction and some renewed bullish momentum, which is not the case right now. We're still losing momentum right now. So that's why I also think it's, especially ahead of a new week opening, which is usually quite volatile, I think it's more likely, like this is a possibility. And if it's starting to look a little bit more like that, I will keep you updated on that, but under the current circumstances and under my current expectations, I would say this is most likely, or at least something similar to this is most likely for Dogecoin right now. And those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.